Another concept that the ego uses to strengthen itself is wanting. Wanting something is the need for more. And no ego can last for long without the need for more. So wanting keeps the ego alive much more than actually having. Think about it. Think about how many things you want. Think about how much you think about wanting. And then think about how much you actually think about the things that you have. The ego actually wants to want more than it wants to have. The ego wants to want more than it wants to have the thing that it wants. Now, the experience of having only lasts a moment, and then it's quickly replaced by this void and the looking outside of yourself for fulfillment again. It's an addictive need. It's not a true one. So this is why most egos have these conflicting wants. This is why you have so many conflicting thoughts, wants, and desires. The ego wants different things at different times, or may not even know what it wants, except that it doesn't want what is. It doesn't want the present moment. But it always wants something. The ego is rarely happy with whatever's happening right now, the reality. It wants something else. It wants something more. Unease, restlessness, boredom, anxiety, dissatisfaction, they're all the result of this unfulfilled wanting that we experience. That gap between I want and what is or what I have becomes this constant source of upset and dissatisfaction and anguish for us. The ego either wants something, or if it believes that there's nothing to get from another, it's in this state of utter indifference. It doesn't care about you then if it can't get something. So the three predominant states of egoic relationships are wanting, thwarted wanting, anger, resentment, blaming, complaining, and indifference. Within the feeling of wanting is concealed this deep-seated sense of dissatisfaction, of incompleteness, of not enough. I don't have enough yet. What your ego is actually saying by this is, I am not enough yet. An extreme example of the need for more is bulimia or overeating. The psychological need for more, or the feeling of not enough, that is so characteristic of the ego, actually becomes associated with the physical level and is turned into this insatiable hunger. Those with bulimia will often make themselves vomit so that they can continue eating. Their mind is hungry, not their body. Now, this also applies to emotional eating. So you can get in touch with your body and lose identification with your mind so that you can feel the true needs of your body rather than the pseudo needs of the egoic mind. These patterns, they would start to heal. There's a belief that something more or something else will make you feel better. This is the ego's belief. The truth is, if you were to accept the now as it is, accept everything fully, you would realize that you don't need anything else. Your body would eat when it was hungry, but you wouldn't use food in any other way than to nourish yourself. So as long as you're not aware of these types of thoughts in you, as long as they stay unconscious, you will believe them and you will operate based on them. And no matter what you have or what you get, you won't be happy. You will always be looking for something else that promises greater fulfillment, that promises to make you feel complete and fill that sense of lack that you feel within yourself. That's why this work and understanding what the ego is and identifying your specific and unique flavor is so, so, so important. If you found this useful, don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to know more about working with me, click the links. I always offer a free connection call to new and potential clients, so don't hesitate to contact me.